Hey guys, this is Clay from Deep South Bushcraft and Self-Reliance, back with our next video. And this one, since we have our lighter as our only piece of equipment right now, we're going to do a fire lay video. So, like I said, it's rained for a few days out here. It's really damp, and I'm going to adjust the camera and we're going to talk about a proper fire lay. So I've just went around and picked up some sticks off the ground, and I've got a larger pile of sticks right here. But for our fire lay, the first thing we want, or I want, is some kindling. And you see these sticks are smaller than pencil. Actually, most of them are about matchstick size. And these, I'm going to pick one of the bigger ones out of here. See how that doesn't break clean and snap? I did go find a couple of dry sticks just so you could hear the difference. That's a dry stick when you hear the snap. And we may have to break into some of our dry sticks, but hopefully not. So we've got our kindling pile, and we've got a somewhat bigger kindling pile that's about matchstick size. And then we've got a pile that's a little bit bigger. Break a few more in here. So the first thing, since the ground's wet, and I'll show you with my knee. Well, not very well. But this ground is really damp. Another way you can tell if something's dry or wet, if you put a stick that you break, that was pretty dry, to your face and it feels warm, then that's dry wood. If you put wood to your face and it's cold, that's damp wood. So anyway, we've got our piles, and I've just got some sticks here that I picked up off the ground, and you see how one side of that is really dark. Whoop. That's because that side's wet. So we're just going to put some sticks on the ground here to get our fire up off the ground. You see how wet the back side of that stick is. And I've got some pine straw off the ground. I can probably find some wetness in that. I can feel it's damp, for sure. And I'm just going to kind of fold that, and that's going to be our tinder. Like that. Now we're just going to take our bundle of small sticks, and we're going to break those in half. Like that. And I'm just going to kind of lay those and spread them under our pine straw there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Going to take our little bit bigger kindling pile and put that over the top. Now we don't want to put too much on this at once because we want it to get a lot of air. You know, for fire you need heat, you need oxygen, and you need fuel. So if you take any one of those components away, your fire doesn't burn. So here's a lighter. Hopefully our pine straw is not too damp. You see it smoking so much because it's so damp. Let me adjust this a little bit. A little bit of flame. Now we can blow on this and make it, you know, a little better. But, you know, that really shouldn't be necessary. So we're just going to kind of, without mashing it down hopefully, pull that over the flame a little bit. And now I'm not going to add any fuel to the fire until the flames get above my current level of fuel, because I don't want to smother our fire out. And go ahead and get us another little pile of smaller sticks. Broke here. And the reason I added a lot of pine to this is because pine has a lot of resin in it. Little burn since it is wet, and that's what's prevalent in my area is a lot of pine. Yeah, we got some sticks on fire now. Get a little space in there. Back this camera up a little bit, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear all that popping. And you see our flames are just now getting above our fuel. It's pretty wet though, so kind of hesitant to add too much. But you know, you see all these guys making these big fancy fire lays and all this other, you know, time consuming stuff. It really doesn't take a lot of time. Get you guys out of smoke. It really doesn't take a lot of time to make a pretty decent fire lay, even with damp wood. Now, if you have something like a lighter with open flame, you know, you should be in business pretty quick. Now we can start adding some bigger stuff. Just sporadically. And I'm going to continue to add small stuff too. There's definitely a wet piece right there. Alright guys, that looks like a pretty sustainable fire to me. All I have to do is just keep adding wood to it. And you see all the wet stuff on the side is starting to catch up. And we got flames, a couple feet high. So anyway, wet wood, damp pine straw, lighter, no problems. You know, if you have small enough kindling, you know, and you have enough surface area, you know, the dampness doesn't matter as much. Now, you know, of course, the drier the better, but you know, all this fire stuff, it's not as difficult as people like to make it out to be. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This has been Clay Lewis with Deep South Bushcraft and Self-Reliance. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know what videos you'd like to see. If you have any questions, or even if you have any, you know, ideas about something I could do different that you would like better, or you know, if you just want to shoot me a message, that's fine too. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.